Hey YouTube, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Today I'm coming to you hopefully with something really quick, and it's all about mandated reporters. So I just want to do a quick overview of as far as someone like me who was a mandated reporter and just an article for you all. So I want this to be brief, so let's get right into it. By the way, this is your girl Lace Queen 511. If you don't know, now you know. um, so I had completed an assignment for one of the degrees that I received, and it's just so happened this was one of the assignments that I had to complete. So it was a lesson or presentation on child abuse. So the definition of child abuse ranges from violent physical attacks to passive neglect. Violence such as beating, burning, kicking, shaking may lead to physical injury. Passive neglect may result in insidious malnutrition or other problems. Last year, it was reported by the CDC that 1 in 7 children were abused. Anyone under the age of 18 is considered a child, and that is courtesy of Lancaster and Stanhope 2016 edition um, definition of child abuse. I can leave the link to the books that I received this information from below. So, who must report? Any person who reasonably believes that a minor has been physically injured, purposefully or accidentally. So, of course, that says it doesn't matter if somebody purposely hurt a child or accidentally, it has to be reported. I remember a story out of Texas where a doctor called CPS on a child or on a grandmother that was taking care of a child, and people thought that was outrageous. But you have to, because there was an incident there where the child was in the bathtub, and I don't know, it looks suspicious enough to the doctor for the doctor to call. So I'll find that article and I'll leave that in the description box as well. So, reporting services for mandated reporters. Emergency concern. A report of suspected child abuse, neglect, exploitation, or abandonment is a responsible attempt to protect a child. Arizona law requires certain persons who suspect that a child has received non accidental injuries or has been neglected to report their concerns to DCS or local law enforcement. And that's ARS 13 3620.A. So that's an actual state law that you can be held accountable to if you are neglectfully not reporting any type of child abuse. You may be a child's only advocate at the time you report the possibility of abuse or neglect. Children often tell a person with whom they feel safe about abuse or neglect. If a child tells you such experiences, act to protect that child by calling the toll free Arizona Child Abuse Hotline, and that is 188 SOS Child, 1-888-767-24445. So that is the state law for Arizona, and that is an emergency concern to report child abuse. Another emergency way to report child abuse is, of course, calling 911 if you see that as a necessity. A non emergent way, we saw, I think I've heard somebody say it too, but they'll come investigate within 72 hours. This does not make you guilty of anything. It's just protecting the child and doing an investigation just to make sure everything is safe for the child. And if there's nothing there, I've seen them close out the investigation. There was nothing to see, case closed. Now I want to move on to this article. This is straight out of Arizona, ironically. A popular YouTuber mom who was charged with child abuse has died. Michelle Hobson allegedly tortured her children if they didn't perform the popular series Fantastic Adventures. A woman who operated a popular YouTube channel featuring videos of her children until earlier this year when she was arrested and charged with child abuse died Tuesday, officials said. Michelle Hobson, a 48-year-old mother in Arizona, earned thousands of dollars from her, quote, fantastic adventures. videos which featured her 7 children. In March, she was charged with abuse after the children told police that they'd been beaten, locked in a closet for days at a time, and pepper sprayed. Hobson was taken into custody on March 15th, and by a March 29th court appearances, she was using a wheelchair. Media reported that she had a brain injury while in jail. She was later declared incompetent to stand trial, but local authorities continue to believe she would recover enough to be held accountable for her alleged actions. But on Tuesday, husband died at a hospital. Though she had been ruled temporarily incompetent, Hobson continued to face charges including child abuse, molestation, child neglect, and unlawful imprisonment. The case will officially be dismissed. One prosecutor received her death certificate. A Pinell County attorney spokesperson, BuzzFeed Newsworthy, has learned. Hobson YouTube channel posted new videos weekly and amazed. They had 800,000 subscribers. 800,000 subscribers until the account was terminated. The scripted videos featured her adopted children ranging in age from 3 to 15 years old, as well as adults. Typically, it was the typical subject matter included superheroes and Nerf battles, and the videos regularly racked up millions of views. Police visited Hobson's home in March after being tipped off to the alleged abuse by Hobson's adult daughter. When they arrived, they found the children appeared malnourished and had dark circles under their eyes, a police report stated. The children told officers they were punished if they didn't remember their lines for the videos and they hadn't attended school in years. One boy told officers that he was beaten with a hanger and a belt, and Hobson on multiple occasions pinched the tip of his, I can't even say that. Okay, so I will post this article below because I can't even read the rest of this article. It's just so disturbing. But this article is only just an example of how this person had 800,000 subscribers and millions of views on a YouTube channel. And later to find out that this person was actually abusing these adopted children. Now, any other incident on YouTube, I haven't seen it. I haven't heard it. I don't know anything about it. I'm just coming from a perspective of being a mandated reporter and why it is not odd or outrageous for someone sitting on YouTube watching someone and a child is involved or even an elderly and they suspect abuse. It's not odd for them to call their local child protective service, DCS, or adult protective service. Like, imagine these kids, people thought they were having fun and they were actually being abused the whole time. So, I mean, everybody's going to have their opinion about it. I'm letting you know right now, I am a mandated reporter. So if I see something, then I am mandated to report it. I have not seen nothing, anything from anybody's channel. I watch other people too. I'm not going to bring their name up in this because I haven't seen anything. So I just wanted you all to know, and that is my take on mandated reporters. This is your girl Lace Queen 511. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share this video. I'm going to leave a lot of information below about child abuse and of course these articles that I read from. So this is your girl Lace Queen 511. Thank you, you all. I'll talk to you soon.